This video is so necessary because I desperately need to clean. Finally. What do you call these again? Empties. An empties video including gum. I guess we can start with the gum. There's a lot more that doesn't fit in this bag. I've been holding on to things for months and months, and I'm so excited to finally do this empties. So we'll start with the double mint wrapper. I have this thing, TMD, I think it's called. TMD. You can tell by looking at me speak, but my jaw doesn't fall like right one on top of the other. I talk to the side a little bit. For that I have to massage my jaw, you know, all sorts of stuff. But to help with that, my doctor told me to chew gum for about a minute or two at the center, with the center of my teeth, like that. So that's why I buy the gum, but of course I enjoy it like everybody else enjoys gum. And you know what else? Gum gets food out of your teeth sometimes better than a toothbrush can. I'm not saying don't brush your teeth and chew gum, that's not what I'm saying, but I'll tell you that I was brushing my teeth once recently. I use an electric toothbrush that I really like, Oral-B, and I was brushing my teeth and I saw these two brown spots on my tooth, and on top of it, not like in the front or under in the back, like right on top. And I'm like I'm trying to get in there and I can't get it out. I'm in there, I can't get it out. I get a Q-tip. I'm like, this is food, I know it's food, how can I get it out? It just looked like two brown specks. I was so afraid it was a cavity. I give up. I have gum, and then I come back later on and look at my teeth again and it's gone. So gum helps in that way. Anyway, moving on from the double mint. Panties. So this is my go-to panties. This is mainly what I wear. I do also wear jockeys. I like 100% cotton white panties. I like a high rise. I like a high thigh. I think it's called the French cut. But yes, so I wear briefs often from Hanes. This is a size 6 tagless briefs. I'm constantly buying a new pack. I recently got a new pack because I had a wrong size. I had an L, like I had a large one, because after giving birth, as the months pass by, I'm still in my pregnancy mode and I think, you know how some people have body dysmorphia and you don't see your actual size, your real size? I think that's what I'm probably experiencing. I don't know, because I still buy underwear that's way too big for me, so I have to run back and get a regular size. Anyway, those are comfortable, those are breathable. If you have sensitive skin, if you're prone to like yeast infections and things like that, these are great. I prefer white. You know, if you wear pads, wear with wings to avoid staining, even though we all stain our panties with menstruation from time to time. Next up is Sensodyne Whitening Repair and Protect. It's a reflective surface, and so it might be a little annoying to the light, but yeah, I have sensitive teeth. I have sensitive molars, really, not teeth in the front, the molars in the back, and so I use Sensodyne. I don't really care to use whitening. I like enamel protection more than I like whitening. I have a feeling that whitening is just not safe or good for my sensitive teeth. I think it might make it worse, but I guess this is what I grabbed that day and this is what I used. But yeah, that's for my teeth. For my tongue, I use something different, and when I pull that out, oh, it's actually right here. I just peeped it. So for my tongue, I use Colgate. I don't use my Sensodyne or my Pro Enamel on my tongue because I feel like I'm wasting the product. Like when it's something specific, I feel like it's just gonna, my tongue is not sensitive and it's not gonna whiten my tongue, and so my brain is like that, and so I get Colgate for my tongue, like 99-cent Colgate. Summer's Eve, my sister told me that this is what she uses under her arms to combat the odor, you know, the sweating, the pH balance, supposedly is what helps the underarms. And so this whole thing went to my underarms. It didn't really help me. I still have to re-up on deodorant on a regular basis. Yeah, but I don't use this for my vagina. I use it for my underarms. Another pack of gum. This is my extra. This one is long-lasting flavor, classic bubble. What is a double mint flavor? Peppermint, right? It's just like a regular mint flavor. This one here is bubblegum flavor, and I like bubblegum flavor. I enjoy both of them, but this is the one that I would get if I had to choose, like if they were both in front of me. I have used so many of these CeraVe healing ointments for my child who has eczema. Protects and soothes dry skin, cracked and chapped skin, lock-in hydration. That's what this does. This is petroleum to me. This is a fancy one. It's accepted by the National Eczema Association, and so my dermatologist told me to get Vaseline, to just get the actual Vaseline brand. That is the best one. This one is good. I like it because it's thin. I like it for my face. I like to lock in my moisture at night. I put Vaseline at night on my face. It's wonderful. I really love petroleum. But for my child, this is for her specifically, and for her specifically, I prefer something thicker, so I would prefer Vaseline over this. We have used a million of these. John throws away a lot of my stuff. Like once it's done, it goes in the garbage. So he doesn't know that I keep this little collection. So yeah, if there are not like 6 of these in this bag, that means he threw them. That means he threw them out. My remote fell. Classic original water crackers. I like crackers in the morning with almond butter and a jam, a nice spread, which should be in this packet as well, and coffee. That's my go-to morning treat for myself. And the actual almond butter that I recently tried is this one, Trader Joe's organic almond butter. How it's incredibly dry in the bottom and you can't get it out, and it's a good amount that's left, and it's just so dry you can't get it out. This is not like that. This one, you see, is still moisturized with the oil. I still have some in there that I can scoop up and get out. But with the other type, it's too hard. But this one with the green lid, very nice, very nice. I enjoy. It's pleasurable to grab a scoop out of that thing all the way through. Next up are these exfoliating gloves. So these are John's. They're not as rough as I like them. This is by the brand Eco Tools, and I get these from Target. They are rough. You would probably feel these and you probably think they're rough, but I like really rough gloves. And so, you know, I settle for these when I have to, when I can't find them. John likes these. He does well. He doesn't complain about them. But me, I can tell you, I prefer much more abrasive, aggressive scrub down. This is done, and as you can tell, I don't mess around until I get the last drop. This is Shimmer Lights by Clairol Purple Shampoo. It helps to take the brass out of your hair. And what it also does is, you see my white hairs, I gotta dye my roots eventually. I don't know if you can see, but it makes my hair so white and sparkle, like sparkling white. It's incredible. If I had all gray hair, I would use that all the time. Oh, this is actually my favorite. I just found these. It's funny because someone asked me to do a video. I'm going to tag her in this video. Maybe I'll still do the video because she really wanted me to do a video about underarm darkening and how to lighten it and exfoliating gloves. Anyhow, this is by the brand Care by Clean Logic. I got these from TJ Maxx. They are very, very aggressively exfoliating. Like, they are so rough. I've never experienced gloves that were so extra rough before. I don't know, but I've never experienced anything like this before. I've been using gloves forever, and I've used aggressive gloves that are like really exfoliating, but these are extra exfoliating. I don't know, I found them to be so wonderful. I hope I keep finding them forever. I need to go to TJ Maxx again and get a few more, because after a while they get like a little grubby and gross, and not really gross, but I get rid of them because they kind of start wearing away. They don't get gross, they just start wearing, and you know, I get a new pair. But these were extra aggressive, and I love that. I really like it. My skin is very smooth. I've been exfoliating with gloves for I don't know how long, like ages. At first I used the puffy paws, and then when I first spotted the exfoliating gloves, I don't know how long ago it's been. Honestly, it's been ages, because I remember, it's a funny, disgusting story. I was living with my brother, who I do not talk to, and one of his girlfriends at the time used my gloves to clean the shower. And that has to be over 20 years ago. So with that, I'm saying a lot. next up, random story, but yeah, family sucks sometimes. Chock full of nuts coffee. Chock full of nuts coffee, 35% less plastic. It's medium roast. They are little pods, and we have a Keurig thing. Anyhow, this was very flavorful, very delicious. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I can't tell the difference between the coffees. John is really good. He loves some, he hates some. To me, sometimes I can't tell the difference. So when I can tell the difference, it's important. Cremo or Cremo body wash, all season, silver water and Burke fragrance. A light refreshing scent with notes of spring water, lavender and white musk. John likes this a lot. This is what he gets from Target often. I use his body washes because he's always exploring with body washes, and I just use regular CeraVe soap or Cetaphil soap bars, which is what's up next. Cetaphil Gentle Cleansing Bar. I use these all the time. One, I think, could it be this one? Is either CeraVe or Cetaphil that have an aroma, and I could care less for the aroma. It's just a regular soap aroma, which is not, I don't like it. So because of that, I like the other one better with no scent, but I can't remember. I guess I threw some of the extra bubblegum packets in there because, you know, each of those long plastics, these have a have three packs inside. So I guess I just threw it in here. Yeah, I did. I think there's a bunch more. Okay, so when I bought my infant home, and she had some stuff in her head. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I found out it's something called cradle cap, and I saw, you know, I googled, and marketing is wonderful when it comes to new scared parents, and you know, you fall for the bullshit. So I bought this, and it was supposed to help get rid of her cradle cap. It's like this really thick substance on her head, really thick. This didn't help get rid of her cradle cap, but it was a nice shampoo. I used it on her until it, you know, finished. I used it on myself too as a body wash. It soothes baby's itchy, flaky scalp with oatmeal, tea tree oil, and shea butter. I don't think it ever soothed her either, but you know, it got us clean. She wasn't dirty. She's an infant, but you know what I mean. Oh, this I really liked. The hospital gave me this. It's by the brand Baby Ganix. I hope I'm saying that right because I can't see that well. Shampoo and body wash, chamomile verbena. I like this because it's a soft mousse. Let me see if there's nothing left. It's a really soft mousse, and this is what I used all over her body, head to toe. It was wonderful. I might be looking for this again. I completely forgot about it. Out of sight, out of mind. Native deodorant in the scent eucalyptus mint. I like it. I'll be honest with you, I use John's deodorant. I need a stronger deodorant, but I hate regular deodorants. Like, these are those paraben-free, aluminum-free deodorants, and that's what I use now so that gunk doesn't stay under my arms. I did a deodorant video a million years ago, and my complaint was that that I don't know what's happening in the deodorants now, but I can't wash them off. Like, I can feel them on me. I can feel the gunk and the residue on me after a shower. I don't feel clean, so I had to use this as a base and then put the stronger deodorant on top of it. I don't really do that much anymore. I rarely do that. I just use this a million times a day because Native, dang, this light is too bright. I'm sorry about that. That must be annoying. Because Native is really, you know, it's not strong enough for me. But then again, nothing is strong enough for me. I just sweat a lot. Yeah, so Native. I always love my deodorants, body care, whatever, in a fresh green scent. So like eucalyptus is wonderful. It's because I get annoyed really quickly with roses or whatever the fragrance. If it's not like a neutral, refreshing scent, then I probably would get sick of it over time. Aveeno Baby Eczema Therapy Soothing Bath Treatment. I don't know if this did much for her. I think the bath helped. The water on her skin, the cool water on her skin. They told us to keep it cool, that you want to keep her warm and fuzzy, but to keep things a little on the cooler side. we used it, we bought it over and over and over again because you just don't know if it's working or not. So you just keep spending your money on this thing. But I don't know how, I don't know. I'm sure it's great for some people. I can't tell if it worked for us or not. What worked for us is when I changed my diet. Her skin changed completely. Again, Cetaphil Pro Restore Derm Eczema Soothing Moisturizer for Sol. Used it up. I don't think any of this stuff works for eczema. I don't think it soothes her. I think lotion of any kind will be soothing, because when you put lotion on dry skin, you feel better naturally. Does it have to be this marketing, you know, targeting eczema with the colloidal oatmeal skin protectant? I don't know if it's necessary. I won't say for sure because I don't, but it wasn't necessary for us. But we were very hydrated because I used everything she used. I used to, you know, to make sure that it was okay. Oh, Aquaphor. I have a story about Aquaphor, which I think, honestly speaking, when it comes to eczema stuff, I think I need to make a video. I don't know if everybody will find it interesting watching right now, but I feel as a new mother, like there's certain things that I've learned along the way that I have to share with the expecting mothers out there, because I could have saved myself time and pain. Aquaphor has something called lanolin in it. My daughter's dermatologist said to stop using it because of that the lanolin is not good for her eczema. Anyhow, so this is what we were using for a really long time. Why? Because her pediatrician kept saying Aquaphor, Aquaphor, Aquaphor. I would say Vaseline and she would say no, Aquaphor. Like, it's fancier, so it's better. And we saw her dermatologist, and her dermatologist said, go to Vaseline. This stuff is not good for her. And it irked me because I knew, my instincts was telling me Dove Men Plus Care Clean Comfort Hydrating Body and Face Wash. This was good. I like John's body washes. They never dry me out. I feel good. Of course I put lotion on right after, but yeah, they clean me up really well. They smell really nice, and I guess that's it. I don't know if I'm talking fast or not, but if I am, then like coffee must be coffee in there somewhere. If I am, it's because my baby and John will be back soon, and I really want to get this done. I'm trying to live a balanced life here. I really want to stay on YouTube, a video or two a week. I don't want to skip a week, but the family time, the space to record, it all gets to be a lot of my time consumed. Anyhow, let's keep going. Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser. This took me ages to finish, forever, because a little pump goes a long way, and I was the only one using this, so you can imagine a tiny little drop for my whole face. It was like never gonna end. Finally, you know how you get like thirsty to finish your product so you can try your new one at the end? I think I started using it on my body. Another extra. I remember in high school I used to pop my gum a certain way. My friend, my good friend back then, she loved the way I popped my gum, and she wanted to learn how to do it, and I taught her, and to me it's a miracle. I'm like, how do you teach someone how to pop gum a certain style? But it's like I could do it and it could go on forever. I would just put it behind my tongue and push it, behind my teeth, push it with my tongue and then blow it, and it'd go pop, 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 pop. She loved it, and she learned how to do it. That shit is so cool. I just think it's so cool that you can teach someone something, you know? Anyway. Oh, I love this CeraVe moisturizing cream. It's funny because I had eczema issue on one finger. I don't know if you remember, it was really gross years ago. My finger, it's just, my skin started falling off. It was burning. It was weird and disgusting. And the dermatologist, my dermatologist, told me to use this on my finger and on my face and stuff like that. And I didn't really like it on my face, but for my daughter, it really does. It's like Vaseline almost. It locks in the moisture because it's so thick. Anyhow, I like this. It has 3 essential ceramides, and ceramides is a big deal now. It says for normal to dry skin. I don't know much about these ingredients, but I hear the skincare experts on YouTube talk about it a lot. And ceramides is a huge word now. Cetaphil soap bar, empty. A Lubriderm dermatologist developed advanced therapy lotion, intensely hydrates extra dry skin. I used it on Sol, but I mainly just used it on myself. It's very oily, very thick. It gives you like an intense shine. I used this all over. When I was pregnant, I used it on my belly. My belly has no stretch marks. I don't know if you know. It's like, I'm gonna make a video eventually about my before and after, during pregnancy, before pregnancy and after pregnancy body video. I just didn't want to have to talk about stuff like that because I never want to harm anyone and give anyone any complex. And I know this snapback culture, it can be painful to some to think that, oh, why does this girl look that way? And, to compare yourself to feel bad inside, to have body dysmorphia, all these things that I was trying to not contribute to. Anyhow, that's why I haven't made a video about stuff like that. But I do not have a stretch mark in my belly. My belly is flat as a whistle. It's gorgeous. And I use this. I don't know if any of this has anything to do with why I shrunk so dramatically. Why I don't have a stretch mark. My mother has stretch marks. My sisters have stretch marks. I don't really know why I didn't. I don't think that it was the lotions. I remember cooking throughout my pregnancy, and every time I had, like, how you close the olive oil, excuse me, I'm sorry if this feels like it's all over the place, but there's a story for everything. How you close the olive oil when you're done cooking and you have the oil in your hand? I would take that oil and put it all over my stomach. So yes, I always kept my belly hydrated. Like, it was this big, beautiful brown glow. It was golden. It was just so beautiful, my belly. And I don't know, sometimes I think maybe it was the olive oil. Maybe it was that. It's like I constantly cooked and I constantly took that olive oil and rubbed it all over my belly. But I don't want to mislead anyone. I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Anyhow, this is one of the things that I use on my body. Again, another advanced healing ointment. Aquaphor, which is, petroleum Vaseline. We use that on my daughter. Oh, how could I forget? We use this on Sol's diaper changing moment. So when we change her diaper, instead of diaper cream, we used oil. We used We used Aquaphor, we used Vaseline, we used CeraVe, anything with petroleum, the Vaselines, the petroleums. We used those for 8 months without her getting a rash. In her 8th month, she got a rash, and it was like a tomato. It was red. I almost lost it. I didn't know what happened, what we did wrong. John and I were like, where did we drop the ball? We never leave her in a wet diaper. We always change a soiled diaper. We wash her in the sink because we're home. It's a pandemic. She's home. Why would I use 25 wipes on her, rubbing too much on her? I just put her in the sink and wash her body, wash her up with water gently. Anyhow, that's why I think she was so good for 8 months. So she had this rash forever, and it wouldn't go away, and it wouldn't go away. It felt like forever. It was like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I was desperate, and I took it to the doctor finally. I just gave up. They said they couldn't really help. They just said, keep doing what you're doing, the podiatrist. So I then hustled. My brain was like, okay, this doesn't seem right. Like, this is not normal. We're waiting for it to go away. It's been too many days. I made a video appointment with her dermatologist because it's the skin. So I imagined she should help. She could help, and she did, like that, in a snap. Overnight, it got better. She said, so when that diaper rash happened, I got so paranoid that I started using diaper rash ointments instead of the Vaseline. I said, maybe the Vaseline has worn out its time. It's been 8 months, and maybe she needs something aggressive. In my heart, I knew that diaper rash creams were trash because in the ingredients, I can't really tell what's what. I don't know these things. So I got desperate, and I started using the butt paste, and it was this big, thick white cream. My like I said, the podiatrist said to keep using that, it'll go away. Simple. Never happened. The dermatologist said, stop using those diaper rashes creams. They're garbage. Throw them away. That what caused the rash is most likely the fact that I started introducing solid foods, and so her poop changed, and her poop affected her skin in a really severe way. Anyhow, she told me to buy 20% zinc oxide, pure. Some of them say 20% zinc oxide, and they still have alcohol in them, so you have to read the ingredients. So 20% zinc oxide, pure, bam. cleared her up overnight. It's like she never had a rash. It was amazing. It was wonderful. She also gave me a tip: zinc oxide cream. I should see, this is, I'm saying this because I'm like desperate to help someone out there that might be in this scenario, but maybe I'll cut all this out and put it in a separate video because I really want to help someone. This threw me for a loop. The zinc oxide is so thick that if you try to remove it, you have to rub a lot with the baby wipes to get rid of that, and that's too much rubbing that sensitive area. So she said to use what is the name of the oil? Like, it's in baby oil but without the fragrance. Mineral oil, pure mineral oil, on a cotton flat, what do you call those? Cotton pad, on a cotton pad, and it will take it away gently with one go. And it does. It just removes it gently. The cleansing power of oil and how fast and easy it will just wipe off your makeup. Same thing with the zinc oxide cream in the diaper area. Boom, gone in a second. Healed overnight. I love specialists. I love specialists. Anyway, so you gotta trust your instincts. And look, it's what's in my this is what the hospital gave me, a bunch of these when I gave birth, and I used them up. The Gentle Rain Extra Mild Sensitive Skin Moisturizing Body Wash, Shampoo and Hand Wash. It's what I got after I gave birth and had the cesarean at the hospital, and it's all I used for a long time. I didn't realize I had like 3 more in the bag, but yeah, I used that. Crest 3D White, that must be what John was using, and Sensodyne Pro Enamel, which is my favorite toothpaste. I'm sure there's a better one out there, but it's my favorite one from what I have used. Yep. And another pack of extra. And the last thing we have here in this bag is chock full of nuts, a loose one that's popped open, so that's why all these things have coffee all over them. I don't know how that got in there. It belongs in my garbage. I think it was John thinking that it was a bag full of garbage because it looks like it's a bag full of garbage now. So there's another one of the Aveeno Baby Eczema Therapy Bath Treatments. And then there's this is wonderful. Grapeseed oil veganese. It's like mayonnaise, veganese. Oh, so I guess it'll be veganese. It's delicious. It tastes better than mayonnaise in my opinion. Mayonnaise has like the taste of eggs in it. You can taste that there's something, but I still like it in my sandwiches and things like that, you know, tuna and stuff like that. But my child is highly allergic to eggs, and so I haven't had mayonnaise in ages, and I found this. I googled it, it had great ratings and it's delicious, but it's been sold out, and so I had to settle for another one recently. Don't like it. I'll talk about that one in my next empties, I guess. I have a bone to pick with you, Jessica Alba. This is Honest Shampoo and Body Wash. Truly calming shampoo. It has a lavender aroma. It's nice. I used it, you know, for my baby, and because she has eczema and stuff, I keep fragrance-free things mainly in her routine. But this was a big gift that we got, like a gift full of Jessica Alba Honest products. I said Honest products. I wind up using it on myself because of the aroma. It smells really nice. Too much for Sol, but this is what I don't like. You don't like this because of the sprout. It's too close to the bottle and it winds up just going straight down. I need one hand free to hold Sol when I'm showering her in the bath. I shower her in the bath, sitting down, no baby bath. We let go of that thing a long time ago. I don't like it. And I need one hand free to get the soap and the other hand to hold her. Like I said, I don't use this for her anymore, but I did, and it was hard. You couldn't do it. It doesn't work. This sprout needs to be out, further out. The product itself is okay for me. I wouldn't use it on babies with eczema. You know, maybe babies that don't have skin conditions is fine. It smells lovely, but not for Sol. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed this. I know that I took you on a story time for some of these things, but there's a story behind all these things. You know, when I buy something, I buy it intentionally. I buy it with thought. I buy it with heart, and you know, it's a story behind everything. Especially having to do now with my new life with this child. You know, if I can help anyone, I'm gonna try, and I can't not tell the story. I hope you didn't find it annoying. Anyhow, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.